Simplifying Web 3, a beginner's guide to the future of the Internet with pros, cons, and comparisons to Web 1 and Web 2. Imagine the Internet as a living, evolving entity. In its infancy, Web 1, it was like a vast library. You could read and consume information, but interaction was minimal, almost like reading a book in silence. Then came Web 2, a more interactive phase. It's like going from reading about a party to actually being at the party. You could create content, interact with others, and truly engage, thanks to platforms like Facebook and YouTube. However, Web 2 had its drawbacks. Imagine having to ask permission to enter the party, and everything you do is watched and controlled by the party hosts. That's where Web 3 comes in, promising a new era. Web 3 is like throwing your own party. You're in control, thanks to blockchain and crypto. It's a decentralized internet where you own your data, and interactions happen directly, without middlemen. For example, in Web 3, instead of using a service like Spotify that controls your music and data, you could join a decentralized platform where artists and listeners interact directly, even potentially earning crypto for participation. Another example is financial transactions. In Web 2, you rely on banks and companies to manage your money. Web 3 uses cryptocurrencies, allowing you to control your finances without intermediaries, making transactions faster and potentially more secure. Some more examples of Web 3 projects are Ethereum. Ethereum is a blockchain platform that enables the development of decentralized applications, DApps, and smart contracts. It allows developers to build and deploy decentralized applications that run on a global network of nodes, without the need for intermediaries. Decentralized finance, DeFi. DeFi platforms like Uniswap, Compound, and MakerDAO are examples of Web 3 projects that enable decentralized financial services such as lending, borrowing, and trading without intermediaries. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs. NFTs are unique digital assets that represent ownership of digital or physical items on the blockchain. Platforms like OpenSea and Rarible enable the creation, buying, and selling of NFTs, empowering creators and collectors. But, with great power comes great responsibility. Web 3's decentralized nature means you're in charge of your security. Losing your digital keys could mean losing access to your assets, with no customer service to call. Moreover, Web 3's reliance on blockchain and cryptocurrencies can lead to volatility and uncertainty. Prices can fluctuate wildly, and the technology is still in its early, somewhat experimental phase. There's also the issue of accessibility. While Web 3 promises more control and ownership, the learning curve and technological requirements could leave some people behind, making it less accessible than its predecessor, Web 2. Yet, proponents argue that Web 3's potential for creating a more free, fair, and open internet outweighs these challenges. It's about building communities and economies that operate on the principles of equality and direct participation. Critics, however, caution against the utopian vision of Web 3. They warn of potential regulatory hurdles, the environmental impact of blockchain technologies, and the possibility of creating new monopolies or power structures. In conclusion, Web 3 represents a fascinating evolution of the Internet, from a passive information repository to an interactive community platform, and now, towards a decentralized and user-empowered ecosystem. The journey from Web 1 through Web 2 to Web 3 reflects our growing desire for autonomy, privacy, and participation in the digital realm. Yet, as we navigate this new landscape, it's crucial to balance innovation with caution, ensuring an inclusive and secure future for all Internet users. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.